Kia ora, and welcome to day 16 of Month Done and a month of mindful moments with tangling. Continuing on from yesterday, we had the growing Corsica, and I wanted to switch to a very simple tangle today because day 16 marks us halfway through the month. So here we are now, and halfway. So at the end of Corsica, I had two little lines that just met off the edge of the page. So I'm just going to use those 2 points to start off my tangle today. This is a very simple tangle, and it's often included. I use it as part of an organic cluster in Tangling in Spaces. The tangle is Morning Glories by Helen Williams. It's such a simple tangle, but it's a wonderful one to use as a floral bunch. So just with our 2 lines that started us off, I'm just going to take this line and continue it with a slight curve off the edge, from the edge of the paper up. And then at the end of the line, I'm going to produce a triangle. And then I just want to aura some little triangles off. So what I mean by that is from the point of the triangle, I'm just going to come a little way out and then back down to the same point where the main triangle left. And I'll do the same thing again. If I go a little bit further down the stem line, don't worry, that's absolutely fine. So here it is again. One line with a triangle that you draw off the edge, and then just almost do an aura-like triangle, or a couple of them off each side. And there we have our Morning Glories. When we want to draw another one, we'll just draw a stem line and heads up off an existing stem line. And then draw your 2 aura triangles off the main one. As I say, if you find that you're not quite meeting in the same point where the triangle left the stem, don't worry. If it goes a little bit past it, it will still look fine with this beautiful tangle, Morning Glories. If you draw a slightly bigger triangle, you might be allowed to get 3 little aura triangles off each side instead of 2. It just depends on the scale. I'm just going to come past my staple to just mark my halfway through my journal this month. A stem line, a triangle at the end, and aura your triangles. If you like, you could add in almost like a little sparkle line, perhaps not making the entire line a completely solid line. Just gently hover your pen just slightly over the paper, not pressing too hard as you head down. The nice thing about this one is you can head them off in all different directions as well. And definitely the fun thing with the shading on this one is to use your busy lines. So just pop a little bit of graphite just where all those lines join onto the stem. The prompt today is I am, my breathing is. So when you're drawing this one, you can either take a breath with each line as you slowly build this very simple tangle. As I say, I will often use it in a great cluster of organic tangles, or mix it up with some other beautiful organic tangles in a bunch. But today we're just concentrating only on mooring glories. A very simple tangle to mark us through our halfway point in the book. And our prompt today is about being aware of your breathing. So as you soak in each morning, perhaps is your time when you're doing a little tangling, or perhaps it's after a busy day. Spend a little time allowing yourself to concentrate on your breathing. We're going to slow it down. Just pause, straighten your back up, pull your shoulders back a little bit, and open your chest, and spend the next minute focusing only on your breath. If there comes a time later in the day when you need to do this again, follow the same routine. Straighten your back, pull your shoulders back a little bit and open your chest, and spend the next minute focusing on only your breath. Remember this focus and go back to your breath intentionally before you move on to the project that you need to do. So this was day 16 with Morning Glories, and just a very simple one to focus on your simple breathing. Best wishes. I'll see you again tomorrow.